It's been over 1 year since we had our Tesla Model Y. I think it's around at least 1.5 years already, and people have a lot of questions. And when I go to work or if in my friend circles, people have asked a lot of questions, even starting from, do you still like the car, or do you now regret getting a Tesla, especially given the fact that now there are a lot of other political things going on. But I try to stay away from those things, at least try not to connect my car with the personas. So in this video, I'm going to answer most of the questions that people ask about living with a Tesla in Germany. Let's get started. This channel is all about having a Tesla in Germany. So if you are new to this channel, please give it a like and subscribe, because I probably will make some more videos about this. And if you have any questions specific about Tesla or electric cars in Germany in general, leave a comment below. I will try to answer them, and let's get started. So the first question that people mostly have is about the range. So this car advertised as 400 kilometers, but I never actually went with it. By the way, this is the late 2023 Model Y standard range rear wheel drive, but I realistically get around 350 kilometers if I drive around the city. But if I go maybe highways, is usually 300 kilometers. But I never had this kind of an issue where, or range anxiety, that I probably won't be able to reach the destination, because when I put some place in the map, it shows where I need to stop, right? So no problem there. And the second problem is about charging. I also did some videos about charging a Tesla in Germany, or in electric cars in general. So usually there are loads and loads of charging stations, at least in Düsseldorf where I live. But I'm pretty sure also in the other areas as well, there are now being like new charging stations being built. So comparing the month that we got it, this was 2024 January was the one time where we got the car. Since then, this is 2025 April, and there are a lot of new charging spots even around the area that we live in. The Düsseldorf city has been very active about developing the electric car charging infrastructure, so I think it will only get better as we speak. The trick that I use is for parking, because in charging stations you can put your car into charge and you can park there for 4 hours. So the little trick that I do is I plug it in and try to find a charging point. I plug it in and reduce the charging speed all the way down, so I can actually park for 4 hours without paying anything for parking. But I'm actually charging. So you still have to charge somewhere, right? You can't just park there and not charge. It's illegal. But you can still charge, but reduce the speed so no one will know. So parking wise, we still have an edge over normal cars, because there are dedicated parking spots for electric cars with charging. So more or less you have some freedom there compared to other petrol cars. And long range, when you drive longer distances, I never had any issue with charging anyway, because there is Tesla supercharging network. So it's okay. I even drove to Sweden and came back, and no problem at all. There were a lot of charging spots from Tesla, and also in Sweden and Denmark there are a lot of other third-party vendors who provide fast charging. So I never had an issue. So charging wise, no problem. So let's talk about now the remaining stuff about living with a Tesla in general. One of the biggest things I like about the Tesla is the software, but of course the car itself is a bit of in both sides. I will show you. For example, the build quality might not be the best. You can see there are the paint chipped off in multiple places, and don't mind the dust, because yeah, in here also, yeah, here, right here, the paint has chipped off, and also here the paint has chipped off. So this is majority of the cases, the paint. If you go on ooh, this is so loud. So yeah, if you drive on highways, there are these stones, chips, some sort of, and then just can bump into the paint and then it will scratch. But this is how it is. I think it's nothing need to worry about. And it actually has another issue with the glass as well, somewhere here. Yeah, here. So, and it's summer already. You can see the panorama screen. Oh, where is it? Let's see. The panorama roof. It's actually really good. You can see the full sky, and still it does not warm the interiors that much, so it's really good actually. And coming to the seats, so the seats are also very comfortable. These are very cushion, like a fake leather I think, but still very comfortable to sit on. I've had longer drives and it does not hurt your backside a lot. You can still keep, you can even adjust the settings, so all good. The same goes for the doors as well. You can see these are like really good build quality. However, I find the build quality only just stops there. For example, these ones, these are normal, I don't know how you call them, like very cheap plasticky ones, so they are not good. Same way here, and you can also see these kind of places, this very cheap material, it's not quite good. But I mean, if you want to get a BMW with the same features, same range, same capacity, probably it will cost like 70k. This I got it when it was 40k, so I think that's fine. In Germany, having a Tesla is not troublesome at all, at least for me. You have free parking if you are charging your car, which you should, and long range is not an issue. There are a lot of charging spots. For instance, we went to Eiffel, not the tower, the national park, and even middle of nowhere I could find charging spots, so no problem at all. So if you plan your trip properly, you won't have any range anxiety, or you won't probably stop your car in the middle of nowhere and then have to push it. So it won't be the case. The only issue that I had so far, apart from this lower build quality, is that when you drive a Tesla, some people just look at you in a different way. But that's maybe it's my skin color, I don't know. But some people can get skeptical, but I wouldn't really think too much. You can get all the features on the screen, computer, autopilot, navigation, music, internet, like all those things, and it will still cost less than 50,000 euros, which you can't get with other car brands anyway. So if you like electric cars, I think this is one of the best options you can get in Germany. And if you don't like Tesla, the other ones would be Volvo EX30 or XC or EX90. Those ranges will be the other option if you want to go. The other car manufacturers, from like Chinese one, I'm not quite sure. I don't have much experience there. But if I wouldn't got a Tesla, Volvo EX30 would have been the other option. So yeah, I think so far, 1.5 years later, I really enjoy driving this, and I drive this almost every day, and I cannot think any other car that I would enjoy this much. Yeah, so that's it. And if you have more questions, specific questions about living with a Tesla in Germany, please let me know in the comment section below. And until then, I will see you in the next one, hopefully somewhere in the future, because I don't really want to make a lot of videos in the channel, because this I do it for fun. Okay, bye bye.